better because the other class had the lights off. All right, number one, we've got, I just want to quickly go over these. Okay, Lindsay, how about the number of significant figures in each of these numbers?
There's 3 in the first one and 4 in the second one.
Okay. All right, and then our answer should have how many, Ryan?
How many significant figures? 3.
3. Okay. What did you get for the answer off the calculator?
I got 3.33045.
Okay, and how do we round that to 3 significant figures?
Well, you go back over to 33, about, and then you take away everything else before it.
Everything else after it?
Yeah,
so
after
we've got 3.33, and do you know what the unit label is?
It's meters, so
Okay. Meters squared. Okay. So, first significant figure, second significant figure, third significant figure, and we round to this place. There's a 0 past that, so this drops. If it were 5 or higher, then this would round up. Okay, next one that's multiplication division is number 2. We have 1,035 divided by 42. Okay, Michael, how many significant figures in each?
The first one there's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Second one there's 2.
Okay.
We're just going to choose 2 significant figures.
Good. The answer will have 2 significant figures. The answer off the calculator, Kurt, do you have that?
24.62.
Okay, we have this big long number off the calculator, and how would we put that into 2 significant figures? Do you know? Not sure? Okay, Cece?
25.
Okay, here's the first significant figure, second significant figure. So we're either looking at 24 or 25. Because you have a 0.6 here, this is going to be 25 meters. Okay. All right, the next one with multiplication division is number 5. Okay, how about the number of significant figures in each of these, Melissa?
The first one, is there 3?
No. Do you have another answer? 2, because that 0 is not significant. That is a placeholder.
Really?
Yes. Because this can be 2.1 times 10 to the negative second. So you can look back at the sheet with the rules on it if you need to look at that. Zeros before are not significant. Zeros after the decimal place are only significant if they're also after a number. There has to be a number there also. All right, how about the next 2 numbers? Do you know the significant figures there?
2.
Yep.
I'm going to guess 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Carl, that means how many significant figures will there be in the answer?
2.
Okay. What's the answer off the calculator?
6.72672.
Okay. How do we round that to 2 significant figures?
6.7
6.7 what? What's the unit label?
centimeters.
It is?
Squared.
Cubed.
Cubed. Okay. So far so good. Stop me if there's questions. Let me see. We have 2 more that I want to do. I also want to do 7 and 9. Okay. Here we have 150 liters cubed divided by 4 liters. Okay, Jillian, how many significant figures in each of these?
The first one is 3.
Be careful. If there were a decimal point, there'd be 3.
Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 significant figures here. And how about this one? 1 significant figure here. So the answer should have?
1 significant.
Okay. The answer should have 1 significant figure. Lauren, what did you get for the answer off the calculator?
37.5.
37.5. Do you know how to put that into 1 significant figure? Brian?
You count the numbers, so there's only one, so you go to 3, but it's not actually 3, it's 30.
Right.
And then you need to round it up because the next number is higher than 5, so you would have 40.
Right. You can either have 30 or you can have 40. So our closest one is 40.
40 liters squared, I think.
Yep. And
Squared.
Because you take away 1 because it's divided by.
okay, now here's the question I have. James, should this have a decimal point? Yes or no?
No,
Why?
because the first two numbers don't have decimal points.
That's part of it. That's part of the significant figures. Let me see. Go ahead.
Because if you had a decimal point after it, it'd mean that the zero count is significant.
Right. If we had a decimal point, it'd be 2 significant figures. We can only have 1. So it's got to stay like this with the one figure, no decimal point. All right. Let's also look at number 9. Okay. All right, Katie, number of significant figures in each of these?
The first one has 4.
Yes.
The second one has 3.
Good.
And the last one has 2.
Okay, so how many should the answer have?
2.
Okay. We need 2 significant figures for the answer. Blake, what did you get for the answer off the calculator?
0.00172776.
Okay, and do you know how to put that in 2 significant figures? Then tell me first which figures are significant and which are not.
The 1/7 of the first two significant figures.
Okay, here's our significant numbers right here. These are not significant, so we're not going to look at those. Here's our first significant figure, second significant figure. We're going to round to that place.
So it'll just be 0.17.
0017. And what's the unit label, do you know?
Milliliters cubed.
Okay, any questions so far? Okay, stop it there.